Hi everyone. Another 15-10 recording. We're playing Basquiat. I'm pretty sure I've played this guy before. Just following some opening period right now. I'm gonna get a Ruy Lopez. Yeah. Standard line. I don't like this pawn d3 move here. I need to find out why the recommended move here is d6. Oh, okay, I guess I can see it. Because if I don't play d6, he can take my knight and then win the e-pawn, so that's a little bit tricky. Perhaps slightly more forcing than other moves. I wonder if I can play b5 already, or whether I should play b5 already, or should I just play bishop to e7 and let him take that knight if he wants. I think if he takes that knight, it's okay. So maybe I'll just play bishop to e7. Let's play this. Maybe I should have played b5 the move before, because then he would have wasted an extra tempo with his bishop if he wants to get him to c2. I'm gonna play b5, I think. Okay, he's gonna go there anyway. Wonder if knight to a5 is good here. Or is that a problem? I mean, it might be a problem because since I'm not castled yet, if he takes, I think I've had something like this, it gets kind of scary. Because then he gets a check with his knight on g5 and then his queen comes out to d3 check and oh, his queen can't come back. Yeah, she can. The knight's protecting that. So maybe it's fine. Maybe knight to a5 is fine. Knight to a5, c5. Knight to a5, bishop takes, king takes, knight check, king to g8, and then b4 first, knight back, queen check. It gets ugly, doesn't it? How do I stop checkmate or like something horrible? Let's see. So in that case, I can maybe play king to f8. No, but yeah, maybe. And still, he has an attack on e6, and it just doesn't really. I think I'm gonna castle first. Keep it simple. Let's do it. There's no point moving a piece twice, right? Before I finish my development. So now maybe I can play knight to a5. Now I don't see why not. So I'm gonna go for that. And then c5, clamping down on this square. He plays that anyway. I'm pretty sure we're following like some theoretical mainline right now. I just noticed that he's rated a whole lot less than I am. That sucks. So I wonder what the move here is. Take. If I take, that gives him the ability to jump to c3 with his knight, so that's probably not good. I think queen to c7 is okay here. Let's see. I don't see any major downsides to queen to c7, so I'm gonna play that. Once again, I think this is something I got out of studying the opening lines, so far I've just followed the blueprints, let's say. d5, I wonder if he's meant to push that. I mean, if I keep his pawn on e4, his bishop on c2 is now kind of pointless. But the question is, I mean, now that the structure in the center is fixed, I can maybe try and play for f5 when his bishop comes to life. So, interesting. h6 to stop his bishop from getting a nice development square. Maybe h6. Would I play h6? No, maybe not h6. I mean, my dark square bishop is rubbish, so maybe I should play for f5. But I probably need to improve my knight on a5 first, on my bishop. My knight, where's that knight going? c4. Not doing much there. Not now. Can I play for f5 somehow? Knight to e8. Let's say bishop to e3. f5 takes, and I can take with my bishop. Could be fine. I wonder if that's the plan here. Or if I should do something on the queen side. Can I do something on the queen side? b4. About c4, and then knight b7, knight c5. Maybe that works. c4, b3. Maybe that's not great for me. That's a difficult decision. Or maybe I just bring my knight back. Keep it flexible for now. My knight on a5 is not a great piece. I need to just pick something, because otherwise I'm gonna run into time trouble again. But knight to b7. Maybe he plays a4. I want to play knight here. Let's do this. Let's go for this. Yeah, he prevents that. Maybe I can put it on the b file then. c4 takes, and he gets the c6 square. That doesn't look good. How about b4 now? Maybe I should go for this kingside attack plan. Might go for that now. a4, a4, b4. Let's say that could be fine. Let's do this. I mean, to be fair, my light square bishop is my good bishop, isn't it? But his light square bishop isn't half bad either, so I guess this is okay. Do I care if he takes? Probably not. I should probably take his bishop. I don't really want my rook coming out there. This knight is pretty bad. Pretty terrible. What about queen to c8? Trying to sacrifice my bishop. That might work. I'm gonna play this. Need to play a bit quicker. I think I got a decent position out of opening. I think black is better right now. Not entirely sure. Maybe he has some cool tactical shots or something. Okay, he defends that. I can still take, can I? No, I can't. Maybe I can play e4 somehow. No. I can almost take and win the knight back. How about bishop to g6, bishop to h5? That could be interesting. As soon as I play bishop to g6, you'll probably take that bishop, so that's wishful thinking in a way. Oh, knight e8, knight f7. Maybe I'll play knight back there. Maybe I just take, he takes, and then I take, and we do a few exchanges, and I play knight to a6, attacking c4, and then rook to b8, and try and do something like that. That could work. And whilst taking his bishop first. Let's do that. So rook b8 is what I was saying. But then he actually has maybe queen to d8 first, just to protect g5 a bit more. I need to stop his knight from coming into e6 because that would be terrible for me. And I just realized that that's a really weak spot for me. I don't think he can get to c6, but definitely e6 is a concern. So I'm looking for that. So I've been noticing those things. I'm not entirely happy with how this has gone on, but it's not bad either. So this knight here is coming for e4, I guess. If I can get h3 somehow, I can't. So knight to f6, no, because then he gets that knight in, and I don't want that. Knight to b5, knight to a5, and then rook to b8. Kinda works. Go for this. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, now he also attacks g6 a bit more. I can just play h6 and it should be fine here. He wants to sacrifice. I have enough pieces around my king to stop anything funny from happening. Just go for this. Now I can play f6 and knight to f6 and try and get rid of that knight. I'm gonna play rook to b8 before he plays rook to b1. I hope. Because if he gets a b file, okay, he doesn't see the develops his bishop. But then that will help him actually get. I'm gonna play this first. He refuses the trade. He's coming for h5 or f4. I can play. Can I play? No. No, he's coming for f4. I want to play queen to d7, I think. That unprotects the knight on a5, but I don't see how he's getting at it immediately, so let's do this. I wonder if I missed something or if he's just... Why is he playing so strong? For that rating, he should have messed up already somehow. I'm sure I've played him before. He's played 10,000 games, 1800 peak rating, so he has some experience. Yeah, that knight over there is pretty nasty, but maybe I can actually sacrifice my knight now. Knight takes on d5. Maybe this is a mistake I've been waiting for. Then he can take on h6 with check. And after I take back, it doesn't look great. What about knight to g4? Once again, he takes with check. And I can take back with a knight then. I'd like to move this knight somewhere. Oh, but maybe can I play? I can't play e4 now. Maybe that pawn becomes a bit too overextended. Can e4 be good here? And he just takes my bishop check in that case. Knight takes on b5. It's not really working, is it? Because the knight takes on h6 check. And then when I take the knight, he takes mine, and it's just horrible. I'm gonna play this. Let's see. Let's push that pawn. He's protected. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, he just defends that knight. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Well, can I play king to h7 and then g5? Can I move my knight? No. Maybe I can play king to h7 and g5. But then f3 it's not looking good. And now this knight can move. Wow, he's playing well. This is disgusting now. Those knights. Ooh. Need to come up with something. 3 minutes left. Can I bring this knight back? Might have to ignore the b file and bring my rook to the e file. I wanna try that. The goal is so I can move this knight. Free it up. I'll probably sacrifice a knight here, but let's see. I can probably play knight to h7 now, and he takes that pawn. I can take his knight. My bishop. I am in big time pressure again. I hate my knight on a5, it's terrible. He's kind of keeping his queen busy, kind of. And if his queen were to move and he ever drops a c4 pawn, I get my knight to e5 very quickly, and that would be nice. So it's not doing that bad a job, I guess. But if he were to play, yeah. Okay. Can I get a knight to f3? That'd be nice. Maybe knight to h7 is working. How do I protect my bishop first? I mean, that bishop's terrible, so maybe I just let him have it. Let's go for this. So I'm happy to give up my bishop for his knight, I think. He can probably still sacrifice here and take his bishop. It looks nasty. Maybe not. He has two knights. Takes with the bishop. I guess I'll take his knight first. Yeah, okay, so maybe that's not quite working. Ah, whoa. Do I sacrifice exchange here? I think I have to. Take the knight, he takes with the pawn, take with the queen. I don't think I have a choice. This just looks terrible and I have no time, so I'm gonna go for this. Okay, he takes with check. I'm gonna take with the rook. I'll try and get my knight, my g5 to f3, if he lets me. I can force him to take my knight. But I don't really want him to take my knight, that's the thing. Especially because he's already up on exchange. Maybe I can get my knight into e5 somehow, other than by g5. Knight f8, knight g6, knight e5. That could work. Ah, he's trying to take h6 as well. That's cheeky. He can take h6. No, he can't take h6. That sucks. Maybe I just move out my king out of the way. King h8. Not happy with that though. I need to do something. Oh, come on. I need to come up with something. Let's just move here. Rook b8 is probably a good move. That is definitely not looking good for me now. Oh, now he's dropping his rook, isn't he? Queen to e5 check.
Check.
I think he is. So does he finally make a mistake? Rook b8, rook b1, sorry, was just crushing, I think, because his rook was getting to my back rank, and I was gonna suffer for a long time, but I've been waiting for this moment patiently, trying to survive. I think it's come. Obviously, I have 1 minute, so if he doesn't just resign, I have to still make this count. Otherwise, I'm just a piece up. Just take this. This is why you want to keep track of your undefended pieces. Ready, queen to. Okay. Well, I just win that pawn as well, right? Just another check and then take the pawn. That's pretty good. Let's go for that.
Check.
I'll be about to come back to the middle of the board with check. I don't have to take this pawn. Maybe I can play. I mean, this pawn is going to fall regardless, right? So what about if I play knight to f6 here? Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's leave that pawn for now. Trying to play knight to h5 now. His best move is probably just to move back the king. I don't know why he's put himself in a pin, but you know when things start going wrong, like everything just starts crumbling down together. It happens to me and it happens to other players as well. I need to keep my concentration and just convert this. Okay, so he wants to go to play bishop to b2, but I think it's a little bit too late because I'm gonna play knight to h5 now, and I'm gonna simplify the position a lot. I'm not sure we saw that. Knight to h5. Yes, basically game over now. Even if he brings back his queen to defend, I'm just trading and I'm gonna push my e pawn and it's game over. Yeah, he resigns. Well, I think that was a good game. There were some difficult moments, but yeah, I think I managed to play well. Let's look. Let's flip this. Okay. B45. Ruy Lopez. I think this is called an Anderssen variation or something like that. Let's see. Bishop b7 is good. He went to castle here, but he really doesn't mind it that much. b5. Yeah, I was thinking I should play b5 here. But, okay. I did play b5. Okay. that is the main move, sorry. And here castles. Yeah, so I was thinking of this for a long time. And the computer says it's okay, he just has to play this. But I was thinking, what
Check.
about this?
Check.
And this. H6. Oh, okay. That's good for future reference. I don't have to move the knight back. I have to play H6. And then when he moves his knight back, then I move my knight back. That's cool. Because what I was thinking is if
Check.
this,
Check.
and this or something, and then he plays this. Oh, there's something okay. And I'm winning. This doesn't look nice. That's probably fine. So I could go into that if I wanted to. It just looks complicated, like the sacrifice. I mean, he's trading checkmate right now. And then d5 is a move. I guess it's the only move. Let's say I did. I mean, yeah, it has to be the only move. This. Kinda works. Black still have an advantage. Alright, well, looks like you can do that if you want. I just castles. They're more solid, I guess. And then I will put C takes on d4 is the move here. And I gave him a small advantage by not going for the main move. I didn't think that was good because his knight gets c3. So I went for this. He closed the position in the center. And then I started like, being a bit confused about what my plan should be. Computer doesn't hate that, so that's okay. c4. I thought of c4. I did think about that push for a while. Instead I did this, and that's a lot worse than c4. So c4, his best move is rook e1. Bishop e7. It's a bit clamped. Rook e3. Rook f, c8. What if it does this? Rook 5. Okay. So playing the queen side like that. Okay, I'll probably try that if I get this position again. Try and play on the queen side, since it's possible. And it's c4. I think c4 was possible even before this, no? Knight c4. Yeah, I thought of knight c4. Knight c4, e4. Okay, one. What's this knight doing though? I guess the knight is better here than what he was on a5. Well, let's see what happened in my game. So, went like this. So it's not too bad. He's half a pawn up, but after doing this, e4 is already a good move. I did this. He saw it. See, I wasn't sure if that was a great move. I mean, the computer wants me to play e4. But why can't he just take? Bishop to f6. Ah, because then his rook is trapped. That is sneaky. I did not see that. That is a nice move. If I play e4, he can't take because his rook hangs. Nice, because his queen side is so underdeveloped. That'll be a good thing to remember for in the future. That if his queen side is so underdeveloped, maybe there's a way to still win that rook. And obviously, if you win a rook, you're sailing from there. Smooth sailing. Okay, so that move is probably the worst one of all. Like I've been holding up so far just fine. And then with queen to d8, I can go down a pawn basically if he plays knight to c3, which he did, and this started getting a bit complicated from here. His knights get very, very active, and I did feel I suffered a little bit here. Bishop to d8, so preserve the bishop. I did this, his knight's got even more active, and knight takes on e7 is basically winning for him.
Check.
Knight to g6. Oh, right, yeah, he wins exchange. I mean, he won't exchange anyway. Yeah, well, in much less favorable conditions,
Check.
I guess. Because even though he won't exchange here, I got some play. Based on his king being exposed and my pieces being close to him, I guess. But yeah, that sucks that could have actually gotten a like really commanding advantage here if he had played knight takes on e7 check. So rook to e8 was not a good move. I think I did struggle to find a move here, and I was running low on time, so it's no surprise that the quality of my moves would go down. Bishop to d8. Still terrible. Well, anyway, he didn't see it. Wasn't that easy to see, I guess.
Check.
Queen to e5 check is already good, but it's good that I didn't play straight away and I saved it because that's what won me the game. Just this check doesn't do very much now as far as I see. I mean,
Check.
King g2 is his best move. Okay. Well,
Check.
so it forces trading that knight for the bishop, but I mean, like I said, because I saved that check and I played, oh, that gives him an advantage on queen c3. Yeah, it's like, oh, that's a great move, isn't it? Attacks my undefended knight, my loose knight, and g7 at the same time. Yeah. Ah, well, g7 is defended by my rook though, so knight b7, bishop takes on h6. So that's what it is about. Well, he missed that shot again, and then he gave me my first clear tactical shot of the game, and I took it.
Check.
Yeah, and after, oh, what? He takes an f3 check. Oh, wow, that's even more crushing. Rook to g3 is his best move.
Check.
Yeah, that's nice. Well, the way I played it, I didn't see much wrong with it. Queen to f1.
Check.
And after he does that, and then it's basically game over. His best move is queen to c3, right? But then I'm not even gonna play knight takes. I'm just gonna
Check.
check and force the matter, force the issue, and yeah, that's it. That's game over. I don't think even a grandmaster could defend this position. All right, well, that's a win. With a few missed chances for Basquiat. He could have really won. He put a lot of pressure on, and that's based on the fact that he chose to play on the king side. I should have played on the queen side, where he's underdeveloped. So I think that's a lesson to take. You don't want to have more of a solid game to start playing on the queen side. I'll probably give it a try next time. I just didn't see how. But I think a5 was one of those moves in c4. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.